Good morning, good morning. I have a video that I'm going to do for you today. It is I want to do a reading, it's kind of like troubleshooting, like devotional, and I'm going to read it. All right. Okay. Moving to a new place. Jack shuffled a wayward sock into his duffel bag. He wondered if anyone would notice if he packed a Henrietta, his pet chicken. But she was staying on the farm with Grandpa and Grandma, and Jack was moving to the suburbs approximately 237 gazillion miles away. The best land fork, but the best layout fort, best farmhouse, and best fried chicken ever. Best fried chicken ever. Not that he'd ever mentioned that in front of Henrietta. His mom popped into his room, almost finished packing. "I can't move," Jack said. "I can't find the sock that matches the one I packed." His mom gave him a furious head tilt and an eyebrow raise, a serious look. "Okay, I can't leave Henrietta, Grandpa, and Grandma in my fort. They don't have stuff in the suburbs." Jack's mom sat on the edge of the bed and patted the empty spot next to her. When Jack sat too, she put her arm around him. "Do you remember the story of Abraham and the story of Abraham or Abraham, the father of the nation of Israel?" Jack shrugged, not really in the mood for Bible stories, but said, "Abraham lived in Haran. He had a nice home with lots of family and sheep and cows and maybe even a pet chicken." Then God said to him and told him to pack up everything and everyone and move. That the last words was hard to say. "Why did he go?" Mom asked. "Because God promised Abraham a special land which was probably even further away than the suburbs, and he promised that he would be with Abraham all the way." Mom hugged Jack. "Yep, and God promised to be with him all the way too. Hey, look, I found it." Jack felt his mom peel something off the back of his shirt and held up the lost sock. Jack smiled and took it from her. "Thanks, Mom." He hopped off the bed and shoved it into his bag. "Moving still is going to be really hard, but at least we don't have to walk across the desert." "You ever had to move, it could be really scary leaving everything you know, your house, your neighborhood, your school, your friends, and go somewhere new. But you know that you have in common with Jack and Abraham is that you believe in the same God and that you can trust in him, and he'd just be like he did. Make God makes the same promises to you to be with you. Words hold words to hold on to when you're somewhere new. By faith Abraham obeyed and went, and even though he didn't know where he was going, by faith Hebrews 11:8 and 9. By faith Abraham was called to go out into a place which should receive for an inheritance and obey. He went out not knowing rather he rather he went by faith or sojourned into a land of promise as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacle with Isaac and Jacob, and heirs with him of the same promise. So when life gets to be hard, the best thing is to trust in God. God has your back. Don't give up. He's there. He'll be there to help you. Just remember that whenever we're going through a tough situation, God has your back. He's never going to leave you. He's carrying you through that situation. Anyway, love, subscribe, like, comment below. I want to read your comments. If you had to struggle with something and you had recently had to discover how to get over the get over the hill yourself, or climb over, you can see the difference is if you put up a wall and you have to learn how to climb over it. I want to hear about it. Anyway, love ya. Peace. Have a God bless day.